What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Chump Talk. This is our Thursday episode. This is our DiSabs Dimes episode. Before we get to stuff in this episode where it could bring out disagreements, could bring out hate, could bring out something, I think we can all agree on one thing: just how disappointing, but also very obvious what was going to happen. That our darlings from the start of the year were going to ruin our chances at a night out with DiSabs, with an allowance, with the hotel room. The darlings, the Jacksonville Jaguars, take down the Tennessee Titans, and that's a heartbreak for all four of us, especially DiSabs.
Dude, that wasn't even okay, it was close, but the second half was a blowout.
I
I was
Trevor
like,
Lawrence all of a sudden looked like an MVP.
Yeah, well, the first half I saw Tannehill, I think, fumbled through a pick, and then I think Derrick Henry even fumbled. So I'm like, okay, 3 turnovers, and we're still, I think, tied or winning by 3. We can do this. And then the second half happens. It's like it's prime Mahomes playing against Pee-wee defenses.
Yeah. It was crazy. Heartbreaker. So we don't have the survivor pool to talk about anymore. But it was a good run. It was a good run, DiSabs.
It was fun.
How many people are left?
15.
Oh, so it was like pretty well everyone on Tennessee that got out this week.
Mostly we're on Seattle. Then the next was Tennessee, and then the next was Oakland or Vegas.
Hell yeah!
But next year, I'll invite you guys to join the pool.
Yes. Yeah.
Did you have a backup team? I don't know if we ever talked about that.
Not really.
It was only
we talked about Patriots / Cardinals, but nobody was sure on that one.
Right.
I would have taken the Cardinals because you know me.
Yeah. So it would have been it was going to lose either way then.
Honestly, though, one guy did bring up, he's like, you're a gambler. I'm like, yeah. He goes, well, didn't you just read the Detroit line? It was obvious they were going to win. I'm like, dude, shut up. Like, just because they're like, fuck.
Yeah, that's annoying. That sounds like something you would say too, though.
Yeah, it does.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm gonna let you guys choose what order we want to go in for our teams here. We 2-2 on the week. Patriots and Panthers take home the win. Browns and Dolphins in the L column. Where do we want to start here?
I'll start because our game was boring.
Okay.
Honestly, and I know everyone's gonna give me shit because I bet on them and I took them in the cover game, but
yeah,
the whole reasoning behind it was the mobile quarterback. And I'm not making an excuse for the loss of a bet, but Kyler Murray goes down. You don't got to worry about him scrambling. You've got, who was it? Who's the backup? Was it Colt McCoy?
Colt McCoy.
Yeah, you got Colt McCoy. I mean, he didn't look terrible, but I mean, he's no Kyler Murray. So, and then the Patriots offense stinks, obviously. So that was boring. Got a nice defensive touchdown, a couple special teams kicks, and just, do your thing and win 27-14 and on to Las Vegas and a must win for playoffs. So not much to talk about there. Got to clean up the offense, but you got Matt Patricia. So
Colt McCoy threw the ball 40 times that game.
40 times.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Did any of you guys have Kyler in fantasy?
No, but in our league, which there's people listening to this and possibly even the person it happened to, Poolsy, he to make playoffs, he needed Kyler Murray. Do you remember the exact numbers, Poolsy?
I think
it was like
22 points or something.
Oh, 22.
Yeah, it was 22. So it was still like he had to have a good game, but
yeah,
that would have put him in the playoffs. Like it was to determine playoffs or not. And I was one of the teams that was close to on the bubble going down. So it kind of worked out in my favor, but tough bounce for listener of the show, Jesse Benders. I hope you're morning okay. Morning okay. Does that even make sense?
I hope you're mourning.
I hope you're mourning well. Does people say that?
At least he's got a first rounder in the keeper league next year.
Yeah, he was selling.
At least there's that. Like he was in sell mode, so at least there's that. But that is devastating because especially this time of year in week 14 or whatever it was, a lot of people probably needed Kyler on Monday night there. But...
Yeah. And I have a very pressing fantasy question. I'm going to save it for after some stuff, but remind me about that if I forget. I'm torn on decision this week. So anything else about the Patriots, DiSabs, or where are we at now? We're 7-6.
7-6. I think we're tied for third in the division.
Yep.
Game back of Miami.
Yep.
And things are getting really spicy.
They are
in the AFC East.
Currently in the playoffs, right?
Currently in the playoffs is a 7.
Yep.
So do you know who they'd currently play first round?
They would be playing, I think, the Chiefs.
Yeah.
That's not something I want. I'm not looking forward
Would
to
you,
that.
if you just had to gun your head, had to pick one, Chiefs or Bills first round? Who are you taking?
Like, who would I rather play?
Yeah, because it's going to be.
I think the
Shea Wheeler and Buffalo.
Chiefs. I think the Chiefs, just because Buffalo's been fucking spanking us.
Yeah.
But
That's what I'm nervous about for this week. Why don't we move on to let's go to the Browns. Browns from last week.
Yeah, not a lot to say. Joe Burrow finally gets a win. Congratulations to him.
Yep,
against
Joe.
the Cleveland Browns. We don't own him anymore. We've traded
Deshaun Watson effect.
Yeah. I don't know. He kind of looks like garbage, but apparently I saw a tweet that he's more of a shotgun quarterback and they're putting him under the center a lot. And Nick Chubb is more of an I formation running back. And if Deshaun's in shotgun, that doesn't really work. So basically both of them are like grinding each other on how to play best. So this could be a complete disaster.
Oof.
But good for him. He's got 230 million sheets in the bank. So
yeah.
There was a really awkward moment where he went down and kind of like was stretching his leg, almost looked like he needed a massage or was like massaging himself.
He was.
Not that it's funny, but it was
well, what's the reference?
Well, he's a dirtbag, so
okay.
That's the reference.
Yeah, that video definitely, or picture definitely made its rounds on Twitter there, that's for sure.
Yeah. He had to, there had to be a thought in the back of his head about halfway through when he was like rubbing his own leg that, I better shut this down.
They're just, you know what? And to be honest, I'm almost starting to wonder if like Kevin Stefanski might be playing a part in our turmoil, because they're just doing things that honestly don't make sense to me. Like Jacoby Brissett's still getting snaps, which shocks me. I love it, but it shocks me. And they'll do him on like a 4th and 1 for like a quarterback sneak and then fake it. And they threw like an end zone bomb, like a 40-yard end zone bomb, and he missed them. It's like, if we're doing that, if that's our play call, why don't we go with Deshaun Watson, who I'm going to say, I'm going to put this out there. He's probably better at throwing the football than Jacoby Brissett. I think he's more accurate.
I hope so.
Yeah. So I don't know, just stuff like that. I watched it. I'm like, what the hell was that play call? Like, I don't know. Maybe it's like a fake of a fake of a fake, like really get the defense thinking, but
right.
I don't know. It's just a weird play call. So I don't know. I'm kind of on the edge with Kevin Stefanski now, which sucks because I really liked him and he got my heart in 2020. But yeah, I don't know. In other news, though, I think we need to talk about a former Browns quarterback,
Baker. Yeah. I've one question about the Browns though. I'm curious with the last, going into the last 4 weeks, like you looking forward to these games. What are you hoping for? Like, what do you want to see? What do you like? They don't have their first rounders, so you can't be really cheering for losses.
No, I don't know. Hopefully upset some like division, like cause some stir-ups in the division, maybe.
Okay. So just kind of cheering for chaos.
Yeah, but it's a shit show. Like now with Deshaun, I don't think Chubb has hit a rushing over since he's been in. So that play's gone for me, which
34 yards last week.
Yeah, which hurts my soul because I love seeing him. I love his average or his over under being at like 78, and then he gets like 110 in like the third. Those were always nice. That was a nice little wave to ride, but I don't know. I don't really care. I'm a Vikings fan and also a Panthers fan. So
Jaguars.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go, baby. Yeah, Jags. But Jags are Jags.
No.
Jags are back. Jags are playoff bound.
They are. Yeah. They I forget. I'll have to see. But yeah, do they play Tennessee one more time?
Yes.
Let's go. Yeah. So obviously our darlings. I'm always riding with their darlings, whether they're 1-16 or 17 or however many 16 now. 1-16, 17 games.
Yeah.
But
anyway, they for sure got to win 3 of their next 4 at minimum there.
Yeah. I don't know. After we lost to the Jets, that pretty much summed up the season. So
That seals it.
I don't really care.
Fair enough. Must be nice. Sucks caring sometimes. You want to go, Poolsy?
Sure. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So
Ooh.
where do we start here, boys? Like, I
Back.
honestly just want to rip my entire clothing off of my body right now. I'm pure
Do it.
excitement. Like the boys,
it.
no, I'm not. I can't rip my nice blue shirt here, but the boys, like, man, we're about as into it as you can be. Like beating Seattle there. I mean, it was almost like speechless. Like the passion, the rage inside me is back. Like I want the playoffs now. Like
Yes.
F the draft picks. Like we
Let's go,
already got our
Bulls.
one game up on the Bucks. We play them again. That game right there is most likely going to decide the division. But we still got to take care of business beforehand because we still got to make up another game. But I don't know. I'm not saying obviously anything can happen and every team is respectable, but we play the Steelers.
You control your own
Lions.
destiny.
Yeah, well, any team can really say that, though. That's in the mix. You just if you win out, you'll probably make the playoffs.
Not true.
Steelers, Lions, Bucks, Saints. So, not to say that they're going to win all those games, but they definitely have a chance in all of those games. So, I don't know. It all starts this weekend with the Steelers. The Bucks play the Bengals. So, again, massive Bengals fan this weekend, and if we can take care of business against the Steelers, and there's potential that this time next week, we're sitting in first place again, not too high, not too low. It's hard to remember sometimes, but yeah, I mean 5-8. It's crazy to think that we're in the mix, but it could easily. It can flip so easily too. Like if we lose this week and the Bucks win. Oh, next thing you know, we're tanking for a draft pick again. Because
that's what I was going to ask you. Like, what are you going to say here next week if hypothetically
if the Panthers lose and the Bucks win, it's obviously the percentages are still there, and I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, we're tanking.
You're sitting here just pounding your chest, and then next week you're going to say tank again.
That's statistically the way it is, though. That's just the way it is. There's 4 games left, and with the way we are, we're 5-8 right now. That's the way it is. We lose too many more games, we're done. We're 5-8. You got to remember that. We're 5-8.
You said you have the passion and the fire. So
yes, but we have to win. We can't just lose games. We have to win, or it doesn't matter.
Correct.
We have to win. That's what I'm saying. If we lose, why would I have a fire if we have a?
Well, because the Bucks have showed they don't exactly win many games. Like if you guys lose,
yes, but they're still, if they win this weekend and we lose, that's the scenario we're talking about.
But then you beat them, and then all of a sudden, ooh.
Well, yeah, obviously it's possible. We got to play another game before we even play the Bucks. So I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Obviously the fire is there.
Well,
things can go pretty. And there's still other teams in our division that are neck and neck with us too. So
true.
Not too high, not too low.
Ooh. True. Oh, I like that. My screen's just changed here. Did you guys do that?
DiSabs has his hand up.
Oh, okay. Question, DiSabs. I like that.
Yeah, I got a question here for Poolsy.
Yeah, go ahead.
How many times this season have we switched from Panthers are back to they're dead to their back?
Every week?
No, this is the most stupid question I've ever heard. Okay. At one point in the season, Matt Rule was there. The Panthers were clearly rebuilding. They traded their boys. They got rid of CMC. They traded that dustbag, Robbie Anderson. And the pure intention of that franchise, from all the way up from the management, all the way down to the fans, was to tank and get that draft pick. But obviously, you still need to go out there every week and compete. No one expected the Bucks to be absolute dog shit as well. And Stevie Wilkes changed this season for us. And you're allowed to change. Like everyone in that organization was rebuilding at one point. If everyone in the organization can change their opinion, hey, we got a chance, let's go for it. I can too. So I don't want to hear that bullshit that I'm, rebuilding. We've had 2 different seasons in a season. That's just the stat. That's the way it is. And I don't want to hear anything else about that.
You just said you're going to be down next week if the Bucks win and you lose.
Yes.
Well, no shit. Look at the numbers, DiSabs. If we lose and the Bucks win, look at the numbers.
Hey,
I'm not an idiot.
You said stat. Careful with the word stat.
Why?
Well, we won't want to say too many stats on this podcast. That'd be crazy.
Well, I don't care. That's a dumb question, though. It's 2 different seasons for the Panthers.
I'll take my glasses off.
I'm allowed to be where the management and the fans are at. I don't need to be ridiculed from you guys. So thank you, Brady.
Thank you, Matthew. Dolphins lost in a pretty ugly. The score is a 1-score game. They had a chance at the end, but it was ugly. It was ugly for sure. I'll start by reading to a stat line. He was 10 for 28 with 145 yards, 1 passing touchdown. Tua. So this is where I'm at with Tua, and you guys are open to questions. Just give me a second here, but then raise your hand as DiSab does. We'll get to that too, DiSab. But this is where I'm at with Tua. He needs to win a game that is a massive game at a massive point in the year, because he's beat good teams, but he hasn't won like the really big game ever yet. And he hasn't won like the primetime game when people are watching either. And he just hasn't performed in a game where like the team really needs a win, which we really needed to win last week. So I still believe in him, but I don't blame. Like, if you guys want to give me Tua slander this episode, I have to take it because I watched it too, and it was bad. It was a bad showing in a bad time, and Justin Herbert didn't help that. Which, before I compliment Justin Herbert, because he did look good, Chris Collinsworth has to relax a little bit. Like, he just could not stop talking about Herbert.
Guzzling.
The whole game, like the whole game, talking about Herbert and Herbert played good, but like 23 points? It's like, that wasn't like a signature performance by a quarterback.
I know, 389 yards. What the fuck is that?
Hey, I'm saying he's good. But it wasn't like an insane game by a quarterback. I wouldn't say, would you?
Well, I mean, yeah, you're always judging how many points you score, but some of the throws he was making were ridiculous.
For sure. And he has those every game. He makes sick throws. I'll never deny that. But he also, like, he didn't make the bonehead interception or the bonehead fumble, but he didn't really do that against the Dolphins. But that kind of has been there on Herbert. And all I want with the Herbert compliments, the only thing I want to slow down there is, like, the same way Tua hasn't won the big game, Herbert hasn't won the big game either. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's looked good he's looked good in big moments, true. But he hasn't done anything in his career either. So right now, is Herbert a better quarterback than Tua? Yeah, definitely. And
well, he's got the rookie touchdown record, so he has done some things in his career.
Okay, but I mean, like, team success.
I don't think he hasn't made the playoffs. No.
Yeah, so that's
Would you redraft 2020?
I think most people would.
Hesitation.
No, I'm saying most people, like, if you look back at a draft now, Herbert over Tua, that's just what you would do at this time.
That's what you would do.
I'm saying that's what you would do.
That's what you would do.
What would you do?
I'm sticking with my guy no matter what. Like, you'll never ever hear me say that. But that's what you would do, and I wouldn't blame you for doing that. I'm okay. Like,
wink.
Tua needs to win the big game. He does, and it's terrifying this week, boys. It really is. But we'll get to that when we preview some more games. But is there any questions to be answered before we move on from the Dolphins? Yes, go ahead, Matt.
Not necessarily the Dolphins here, but a few weeks ago, I think Segs had to finish or end a little earlier near the episode. But we had the Herbert, Tua, Burrow, Jalen Hurts debate. Jalen Hurts is now the MVP favorite.
Yeah,
we all had him fourth. No, yeah. I'm just saying, like, I know it's only been like 3 or 4 weeks since that's happened, but I don't know. Is Hurts still fourth on everyone's list?
Yeah, he's still fourth on mine. The Tua was the MVP front runner at 1.2, so I don't really look into.
No, yeah, no, I was just I was just curious.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Go ahead. We all have him 4.
Yeah. True. Go ahead, DiSab.
Yeah, so just a question. I noticed that they talked about it, I think, on the broadcast, or maybe it was on a Twitter video I was watching.
Okay.
They're saying that because, first of all, I think we need to acknowledge that the Chargers defense and their cornerbacks are dog shit, theoretically, right?
Yeah.
But the scheme that they were playing was they were playing inside shade, which means that those quick slants across the middle and was being taken away, and they were forcing him to throw the ball, outside the numbers. Does that concern you that I think it's been 2 weeks in a row now that teams have schemed up their defense like that?
Yeah, the 49ers didn't do it quite as much, but the Chargers, like, like really pressured on that. And I think I don't know. I actually want to read a quote from Mike McDaniel because I'm in love with that guy. Well, I swear when he talks to the media, he literally he's got the bong in the in his room and he takes a hit and goes, listen to this quote. What I learned from the first losing streak was that it fulfilled my personal belief that you define whatever something means by your actions moving forward. Losing streaks can be the best thing that ever happened, or it can be the straw that broke the camel's back. Do you guys really understand?
I don't understand the first part of that quote at all.
I don't understand a single word of that thing.
No, I'm just trying to like put that all together and
yeah, no, I don't know. Like I wouldn't be able to Google Translate.
That sounds like
one.
Shakespeare. No idea what that means.
Well, that's because he doesn't even know where he is, I don't think, when he's saying these quotes, but then he buckles down and I think he's gonna have a little bit of that marijuana, and he's gonna scheme up some plays in the snow, and we're gonna see some crazy snow plays. But yeah, it definitely concerns me a little bit. He had guys wide open at times, which is why I'm still confident in the Dolphins, because he had some bad misses, like with guys. So the receivers were still getting open. Tua just missed them, and I don't think he's going to do that every week, but you never know. Go ahead, Tyler.
Any concerns about cold weather?
Yeah,
how they had heaters in LA.
Yeah, that
seems crazy to me.
The Chargers also had heaters on their sidelines. I think that's just like a normal thing. But yeah, the Dolphins, I don't think, like, just picturing the Dolphins in a snow game is a tough visual. And like the way to quarterbacks, it's built for a dome. It's built for Florida. It's not built for snow. And Jeff Wilson is likely out, so that's so it's there's more negatives about this coming weekend than there are positives currently, but anything can happen any given Sunday.
It's true.
Well, it's a Saturday game, so you'll be late.
True. Any given Saturday night, things can happen.
You should go to that game.
I'm watching with Bills fans again.
Oh, nice. You're gonna get harassed this time.
Big time. But they can't have more wins against me than I have against them this year. Like, that's just worst case.
That is awesome to fall back on.
It's perfect to fall back on, but it's going to be ugly if we lose this week. A lot of teams are going to be. There could be teams tied with us. Who do the Jets have this week?
Chargers, Jets, Patriots, all have potential to be tied with Miami.
With us, yeah.
If you lose,
yeah. If we lose, so I don't know. I'm still okay because I really like our chances against the Jets and Patriots last 2 weeks of the year. I do. I don't think. I think we beat them. And then I forget who the other game. The Packers on Christmas. So.
Yeah. No. I remember that. I'll show you the picture again.
Yeah. I don't think that's going to be correct.
I remember this picture I put out. I think it was 3 weeks ago.
You put it out, 2 weeks ago, because you're 2-0. You've guessed 2 right.
Yeah. So San Fran L, Chargers L, Buffalo L. We already know that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Maybe squeak one out against the Packers and then
take the win. And then we'll talk when January comes.
When you're playing in the snow in Foxborough.
Not afraid of that, because your offense can't do shit. we just need to make
garbage.
We just need to make a couple stops and we'll be fine against the Patriots. I'm not worried.
He's in a scuba suit.
I'm not. Yeah, true. Mac Jones in the scuba. I'm not worried about the Patriots. I'm not just saying that. I'm not worried about them.
Clip this, Poolsy. Clip it for the end of the season.
Do it. The Patriots will not be ahead of the Dolphins.
Oh.
Yep. You want to put something on it?
Are you going to give me plus money?
No.
You're a game ahead.
Yeah. We play each other, though.
Yeah. We'll just do for bragging rights.
What do you guys think the line will be?
For what? Patriots Dolphins?
I think Patriots will be -2.
Yeah, I don't think I think we'll be clinched, so it could be -6 for the Patriots.
Clinched. Oh.
We win is the Patriots last game of the year or second last?
Second last.
Oh, okay. Maybe probably not clinched.
Yeah.
At that point, but I said 10-7 for the Dolphins to start the year. We're 8-5 right now, so I just have to remember that we're if you told me before the year that we'd be 8-5 in this moment, I would be very happy. So I have to remember that.
Yeah.
Any other questions at this time? Yeah, go ahead.
Not a question, but just shame on the boys that bet the Bucks on the Sunday.
Yeah, you want to get into that?
Yeah, let's get into that.
Okay,
I tweeted it out. Panthers money line.
Yeah, sorry, you tweeted at 10:30 in the morning when I'm having my morning shit. That's
not my problem. So you're saying tweets evaporate after an hour? No, it was there all day. You had 6 hours to go on Twitter and look at it. That's on you, not me. I don't want to hear those excuses.
Maybe I was having face-to-face conversation with people Sunday. I couldn't go on Twitter.
Oh, 6 hours straight. Wow, that's crazy. Even though you were still tweeting during that time.
No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't. Go find me tweet during that time.
Get the receipts.
Go find a receipt during that time. Poolsy.
Guaranteed you're on Twitter between 10 and
Poolsy, have you ever bet on the Bills? Have you ever bet on the Bills?
Usually not, because it's not even worth it, because they're like 1.2 every week.
Okay, have you ever bet on the Patriots or Jets?
No, definitely not the Patriots. Probably not the Jets either.
Yeah, okay, but you have for sure on the Bills. That's in my division. I was sitting on the listen. This was the scenario.
The games on Sunday.
This was the
Bucks
scenario.
And the Panthers, and you guys rode the Bucks. Sags and I rode the Panthers.
This was the scenario. This is what happened. I'm sitting on the couch after the 1:00 games. I was 0 for 7 on bets. I'm sitting there. Oh yeah, like as bad can be.
Where was your one win?
Well, that was 1:00 games, Poolsy. Let me get there.
All right.
1:00 games, 0 for 7. I'm sitting on the couch. I'm alone at this point. I'm like, I'm not going to, whatever bet I make, the opposite will happen. Why don't I ask the boys? First person to give me a bet. I say in the group, hey, does anybody have a winner for the 4:00 slate? I'll take anything. The only person that even sniffs a reply is DiSabs. Poolsy. I don't know if Poolsy gets notifications on his phone half the time because I don't.
Story that I'm at a family Christmas dinner without a TV
now you're getting
anything.
So for 6 hours straight?
Dude. You're telling me when you're saying you didn't go on Twitter once to look at anything. That is a loaded BS.
Maybe I did, but
texting but not going on Twitter.
Sorry,
it was out there. That's on you, not me. Hey,
sorry, I don't study your every tweet.
No, this is the end of the story.
Poolsy said something. Let me go get this bet in right now. The Panthers have been hot all year. Last week he was talking about a draft pick.
I don't give. Hey, I told you. I threw it out there to everyone on Twitter about the Panthers. It is on you, not on me, that you didn't look for 6 hours on Twitter.
Correct.
Even if you never went on Twitter during that time, which I truly believe that you did go on Twitter probably several times.
Don't think so.
Whether you seen it or you didn't see it, that is completely on you. It was out there. I threw it out there. Yeah. It's not my responsibility to respond to your text while I'm at a family Christmas dinner. It is on you. You had 6 hours to see my tweet. It is on you.
I think you're missing the point because I'm not the one mad that I didn't get the bet in.
No, I don't care. I don't care. I'm glad you guys didn't bet on the
do care. That's the issue.
No, I'm happy you lost money on the Bucks. I'm very happy about that.
I mean, yeah, that was
you guys took the Bucks on one of the biggest days for the Panthers of the year.
You would take the Bills.
I tweeted it out with the importance of the day, and you guys still bet the Bucks.
The Bucks weren't playing the Panthers. If I tweeted something about
it doesn't matter.
Dolphins, it would never make you hesitate from picking the Bills.
I clearly stated in my tweet this week will either propel the Panthers forward in questing for the playoffs, or we're going for a draft pick. I clearly said that. Ride the money line for those believers.
Guess what? Next week will be the same storyline.
Well, end of story, but I was just disappointed that the boys had no respect and just bet on 43-year-old Tom Brady or 45-year-old. Like, that is a load of crap. Against the 49ers?
49ers are trash.
They're, okay.
Thanks. Where the fuck were you?
They just smacked the fence.
Where was I?
Yeah.
I locked it. Okay, first off, you want my back to all of this, my backstory?
Yes.
I saw Poolsy's tweet and I replied to it. And I said, in Latin terms, let's fucking go. I'm riding.
Yep.
I probably put that bet in at like 10 a.m. I had Panthers money line plus 260. Just marinating in my bet slip all day.
Dude, I got a life. I don't go on Twitter all the time.
I was sitting in church at 10 a.m.
Okay, 12 burner account, man. Anyway, so then I'd say around 12:30, DiSabs messaged me and we're talking about picks and plays, and he goes, Tampa Bay money line. My response to it, I didn't even respond. I just did the thumbs down emoji on it. Yeah.
I have a question.
Love it, Segs. Love it.
Shut up. And then I saw Gerbs post his thing. I also didn't have the greatest 1 o'clock window, so I decided to kind of step away. I got some meal prep going. So I didn't respond to your tweet because I didn't want to give you a loser. And then I saw DiSabs put Bucks money line, and I was like, not a fucking chance. Not a chance.
But you've also, I have two questions now, actually. First of all, Segs, but you're not taking the Bucks money line. Did that have anything to do with them being in Panthers division?
No, I just didn't trust. Big Dick Brock Purdy. Or
Doesn't
what's his
matter.
name?
Yeah, thank you, Segs.
Wait, is that why you're pissed, Poolsy? Because they're in their division?
Yes, that's why he's pissed.
Oh,
I
who
honestly
cares?
just understood that through this conversation as well. But
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's still
49ers
the logistics of you guys just, Tom Brady against the 49ers, that's easy money.
the Bucks are
How
terrible.
about Sammy D against the Seahawks boys? Like,
You could put one of us in quarterback for the 49ers and we could beat Tom Brady and the Bucks.
it's
The
true.
49ers are legit.
I agree.
Don't give me that shit that the 49ers aren't legit. That was the worst bet anyone could have made.
Yeah, it turned out to be very bad. But you guys have also been in the stage where you can't hit a bet, and no matter what anybody says, you'll just take at that point, right? Looking back, DiSabs gave me a horrible play, no doubt about it. no doubt about it. It was never even close. But
the Bucks covered though, right?
Not even close. Yeah. Not even a little bit close. What did they lose by 35?
What is 35-7?
Yeah, so they lost by 28. Show some respect.
Nice.
True.
The goats still got it. Yeah, but
Anyway.
Woolsey, I don't necessarily feel too bad.
No, I don't care. That's fine.
All right.
I just had to put it out there that.
Yeah, I'm glad we got it off.
I put out a lock there for some big plus money. It was a big day for the boys, and no one seemed to care except for Segs.
To be honest, yeah, that bet was riding all day, and then it just came through for the Sunday nighter, which I then lost the money on that, but that's okay.
Can I actually make a comment about Thursday?
Yeah. Yes. Can we give Baker some light here?
Okay, no, I know. And this is the thing. I was texting all day. I think I was texting Segs and I was texting someone else. And I was like, dude, I really like the Rams tonight at home. They're getting 7 points against a shitty Raiders team. I'm like, that's just way too many points. And I remember thinking, I think I said I want to do 2 units on the spread and a half a unit on the money line. And you were like, yeah, but I'm like, I want to make sure it's John Wolford starting.
I was gonna say
because Baker just got to LA literally an hour ago, so he had to study the playbook on the airplane. Anyways, they didn't announce the start. Did they even announce who was starting?
I don't think so. I don't think it ever came out.
We never put the play out, but I was personally riding the 2 units on the spread and on the money line. So Wolford's starting the game. I'm like, okay, this is sick. Well, then he gets hurt. What, the second drive of the game or something, or whenever it was?
Hurt? I thought they just yanked him.
Yeah, I thought Baker just.
No, he's got a neck injury still.
Oh, okay.
So Baker comes in, and I'm at Chuck's Roadhouse drilling soapy pints, and we're watching on the big screen. I'm like, with a bunch of guys. I'm like, guys, let's take I think would they go down like 10 or 12 nothing or 14 nothing early or something? And I'm like, yo, let's just take the money line for shits and giggles. They were like 6 odds. So we take them and they're all chirping me throughout. I go, it's not over. It's a 2-possession game, blah, blah, blah. Late in the fourth, they get the touchdown. They're down by 6. So they're covering the spread. So I'm already happy. I'm like, okay, we're good. They get the fucking ball back at the 2. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, there's no fucking chance this bozo is going to go 98 yards with who knows who's Tutu Atwell. I've never even heard of this guy.
Never heard of him.
No, and he's going, apparently he's good. And they score the touchdown, and I jump up in the middle of Chuck's going crazy. Everyone's looking at me. And it was fun.
That's a big win.
Yeah.
And then he's helmet smashing after the game again.
Yeah, and the coach is like, yo, what the fuck?
Because Baker, he's got a screw loose up there. But Poolsy, how did that make you feel watching Baker perform?
And you know, it didn't sting at all. Like
that was like 7 quarterbacks ago for Poolsy.
Yeah. I don't even remember Baker anymore.
What about you, Segs? That had to bring back some memories.
Oh, I was romantic about it. Like I was like, I love this guy. I've always liked Baker. I mean, I thought his career was maybe over, but I don't know. I think he kind of needs like a bit of a stage. I think the Browns gave that to him because they were really good, and then he got hyped. But I don't know. He looked good. Like I think the quote of the night was like, I forget. I don't know his name, the color commentator, but he's like, Baker's just the type of quarterback who like can't think. You just got to let him play.
Yeah, legit, that's what it was.
Yeah.
You
can't let him think. Once he starts thinking, he gets in his head. But you just got to let him play football. So I don't know. It was a sick. Although there was a pretty big phantom roughing the passer. Oh no, unsportsmanlike on that final drive.
No, but the clock's running and you hit the ball out of his hands. I mean,
Oh, is that why? Okay, I
yeah,
guess
it's because the
that
clock
makes
was running. They're trying to get it down.
sense.
DiSabs,
Well,
I
no, I
understand
thought he
the
got
call.
sacked. I think he got sacked.
He got sacked and they went up to go run up to the line and he hit it out of his
Okay.
hand.
Thanks.
Wow.
DiSabs a ball boy and a ref. I think you're gonna have to.
Oh yeah, no, I would never. I would never. Big bucks in the CFL too, I heard.
Oh, yeah, I got that game check, baby. I'm retiring.
We don't talk financials on this podcast.
No, we don't.
No.
Everybody's favorite, Canada's favorite game show featuring some percentages? Question mark.
Yeah. Percentages are locked and loaded.
Oh,
Mr. Public, that one is not locked and loaded. That one will not be revealed until the end.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
No need to catch up on that one now. We just need to know
Nope.
the standings.
It's not important, really.
It is important, but we did our halfway checkpoint. We know who Mr. Public is, and we'll reevaluate at the end of the regular season here.
For sure.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Is DSAB still with us, by the way?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just
All right.
hiding.
Yeah. All right. So last week 14 there,
Mhm.
Sags went 1-2,
Mm-hmm.
Gerbs went 2-1,
Mm-hmm.
DSabs 0-3,
DSAB. Oh my goodness, you're bad.
and then I went 1-2. So overall,
You're
4
welcome,
wins
boys.
total out of 12 for the boys last week. So not a good week for us at all. And let's
I like
just
the
go,
week.
let's get straight into the percentages here. Oh, but Swift, did Swift get one, boys?
No, what a pick. How does that pick not get chirped, by the way? We were on Twitter chirping the Mike or Paul Andrews pick, and DeAndre Swift, who his teammate has the most touchdowns in the league.
Yeah,
Did his teammates score a touchdown though?
No,
No.
neither of them
No.
did.
So shut
Neither
the
of them
fuck
did.
up.
Neither of them. It was a bad pick, DSAB. You got to take
Who
some
won the game?
accountability. You got to take some accountability.
Who the fuck won the game?
That doesn't matter. We won a
How many
touchdown.
points were
We won a
scored?
touchdown. We only
You
need
boys
a
are up.
touchdown.
You boys
We don't
are
give
up.
a shit.
Take
yeah,
it
we're
away.
up.
Yeah, give us a random tight end.
A random tight. Paul Andrews.
Dalton Schultz.
Dalton Schultze.
Pat
Foolsy
Fryer
probably wants that.
got a
I
touchdown.
love Schultz. Yep. He's my boy. I need him to be.
We'll get into that later. Bad pick though, boys.
Okay. Well, overall standings here. In last place with a 20, 31, and 1 record and a 39.42 winning percentage, we have Christian DiSabatino.
That's ugly.
Week 10 DSab's winning percentage was 47, so it's been a plummet over the last 5 weeks for sure.
Oh,
By
see
the
ya.
dip. By the dip.
See ya.
Yeah.
In third place with a 45% winning percentage and a 21, 26, and 3 record, we have myself.
Nice.
Last time I was 48.6, so I've lost 3% over the last few weeks, but not worried. Big things in store for us, or for me, I guess, not us. Let's hop right into first place here. Well, we know, everyone low-key knows, but with a 28, 22, and 2 record, the only person over 500 and a 55.79% winning percentage, Tyler Sagan.
Thank you,
What
gentlemen.
was that record? 28, 25?
28, 22, and 2.
Woohoo! That's a nice little record you're putting
But
together.
that is down 2% from week 10. So but
He's
still very respectable. Very
There's
respectable.
someone on his heels.
And then in second place with a 25, 27, and 1 record and a 48.11 winning percentage, we have Brady Gerber.
Mm-hmm.
Improving from a 44.59% winning percentage. So about just over 3% boost for Gerbs there. So
Yep. I'll take
but
that.
in total, boys, the percentages are not good. I can't believe only one of us is over 500. Like, you literally have a 50-50 chance at getting the picks right here.
Hey, Poolsy.
Yep.
Do you have the standard deviation?
Yep.
Could you give us the standard deviation of our scores?
Yep. The standard deviation is DSabs sucks. 39. Oh, not even in the 40s.
Oh,
39%. That
Well, apparently we're doing 19 picks this week, so there's a big opportunity for me to make a comeback.
I put the question out there. Do we want to do 4 picks or not? That's up to you guys.
I'm always down. I'm not never.
Yeah, we should.
Okay. All right. So 1 Saturday pick each has to be taken then, right?
Yeah.
And then the rest are from all the other days of the week.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got my 4 winners cooked.
Same.
Heard that one before. The order this week: myself, DiSabs, Gerbs, then Sags.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, I'm already on the clock here.
Absolutely.
And,
Bet stamp locked and loaded.
Yep, I got bet.
Shout out bet stamp. There's some odds in this week, by the way, and I'm sure we'll get to them as we go. That bet stamp is just being a bit of a hero.
I actually have a story about Betstamp.
Okay.
It made me actually a decent amount of money. And Gerbs, I sent you that bet slip on
yeah.
what was it?
Yeah.
I didn't tell you the other part of the story.
Okay.
That was only half of the bet. The other half was on him not to score a touchdown. So
yeah.
So but basically whatever happened, I created the arbitrage with Betstamp, like finding odds. So I ended up making like a few units, but I sent Gerbs a massive bet slip that Waddle to score a touchdown. He was like, dude, why would you do that?
Yeah. I told him right. I'm like, I hate that you did that. It was dumb. And I put my phone away for the rest of the night.
Yeah, but shout out Betstamp.
Mm-hmm. Shout out Betstamp. Making people units all day.
Yep, absolutely. And with that, the first pick in the draft, like if I had a macaroni and cheese, I would make it this: do or die for the boys this weekend. Give me the Panthers -2.5 at home against the Steelers. This is just a must-win game for the Panthers, and I believe in the boys -2.5.
Let's go Panthers by 1, baby.
Are you sure you don't want them at -1.5?
That's pro line.
Pro line.
My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, Gerbs. How long has
I
it
got
been?
really excited for a second there too when I seen that,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
I dug deeper and quickly devastated. But I'm back. DiSabs.
Okay. You know what? We were all ripping on me for betting against them on Sunday.
Patriots.
I'm riding with them tonight. Give me the fucking 49ers on the road -3.
Oh,
Who are they playing?
They're in Seattle.
they're in Seattle.
Visional dogs.
Don't
And
care.
Panthers got the Steelers this week.
Yep.
My pick.
Gerbs. Yep.
This is the one where Betstamp deserves a bit of a shout out, because there's not often you see a team that's minus money and plus money on Betstamp, 2 different ones. But the Raiders are +1 against the New England Patriots. Other places you can find them at -2. Sorry, not -2, -1. But you can find them -1 and +1. I'm going to take the point, and I'm going to take the Raiders +1 against the Patriots. I think it's I just think it's the type of game where the Patriots might just choke it away.
And the Raiders win that game. They're right back in there.
They're right in it. Yep.
That's a must-win game for them. Sags back to back.
Okay. Give me against the dog shit Tampa Bay Bucks. Give me the Cincinnati Bengals -3.5. And then also give me, wow, I'm not touching this game, but just looking, I didn't even see this game. Arizona versus Denver. That is a dog shit game.
Yeah, that game you might actually have to pay me to watch that game, to watch the whole game.
And that game will still probably get more views than like the NBA finals or something. That'll be a stat, something like that.
Yeah.
The NFL's king. Oh, you know what? I'm okay. Give me against at home, massive divisional game.
Mm-hmm.
These teams both tied the last time they played, so it's a little bit extra to it. Sunday nighter, 8:20 p.m. Under the lights. Give me the Washington Commanders -4.5 against the New York Giants.
I think they win the game. I could see that game being the type of like field goal wins a game, which scares me a bit for you. But
I don't know what's the under on that one. 40, that could probably hit the under.
Yeah, it seems like a game I don't care to watch too much of either. I do like Taylor Heineke and the Commanders though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm cheering for them in that game for sure.
For sure. I don't need to see the Giants on my TV the rest of the year.
Yeah. I think we talked about at the start of the year that let's just not talk about the Giants on the podcast at all because they're just irrelevant.
Yeah, and we were also all together in the fact that their hot start wasn't going to last, and I don't even think they're going to make the playoffs.
No.
The bet's still alive.
Yeah, true. That's hilarious.
Which one?
Under 7 wins.
Oh, yeah, right. Was it 7 even?
Yeah, it's at a push right now.
Oh, okay, so we'll take the push maybe.
Push is a win.
Yeah.
Gerbs.
Is it me?
Yep.
Okay. My boys had a week off. They're back on Monday night. Green Bay Packers -6.5 against the Rams. I don't know if it's Baker or if it's John Wolford. That doesn't really concern me too much. I think the Packers win that game by a touchdown on Monday night against the Rams. -6.5 Green Bay Packers.
Love it.
Sweet.
Christian DiSabs.
Yeah, I'm riding with this team who's been dog shit. Give me the Cleveland Browns -2.5.
Against no Lamar.
Yes, no Lamar. Just feed Chubb. That's it. Don't overthink it.
The problem is they're not feeding Chubb.
Well, go under center and feed Chubb.
I have a family Christmas on Saturday. That game's at 4:30 game. Do you think how many Deshaun comments do I get if I somehow manage to get the game on TV?
How many football people are we talking in your family?
There's probably be like a handful of people who like play fantasy and like know the league.
Yeah, I would say you'd get a couple then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like there's gonna be a few times you're like, just don't even say anything. But that's the way it is, I guess.
What's your jersey situation right now? Do you have any current Browns?
No, I just have my Baker jerseys.
Are you gonna get a Watson jersey?
I don't know who that is.
Your quarterback?
Oh,
You signed him for a lot of money.
Yeah.
Jacoby Brissett is one of our quarterbacks. I know.
You could get his jersey and then
Yeah, you can get his jersey.
Oh, the next jersey is going to be a Chubb jersey.
Dude, he's gonna be gone in like a year or two.
Well, I know a guy that they're cheap.
Yeah. Let me know when that happens because I need a Panthers one again here. I'm back to back here. I'm going with our not first Saturday game, but I'm going with the Saturday game here. The Vikings -4 at home against the Colts.
Hate it.
Why? Because it's the Vikings or because of the -4?
Both. They're frauds.
Oh, well, someone's got to win that game, and Matt Ryan and the Colts are even worse.
We'll see.
What beer are we getting, by the way?
For
that division.
Oh, well, we'll see.
What tattoo you gonna get?
Tattoo, it'll be Kirk Cousins' face. It's not happening. They weren't even favored against the Lions. I know Lions are playing good, but no Super Bowl contender goes into a game against a 4-6 team and isn't favored. Right?
It's a weird line. Things happen.
Things happen.
Do you guys not like want to even admit a little bit that they might be fraudish?
Yeah, they could be frauds.
Yeah, Vikings.
Yeah, they're not a top 5 team to me, but they're like still like a top 4 team in the NFC. I think.
Yeah,
gonna have a home playoff game.
Yeah.
They will.
Yeah.
They will. I don't think they're gonna win it.
You'd think they would take one of the 3 or 4 win Colts there.
Do I think they'll beat them? Probably.
Yeah. No, that's what.
Anyway, your beer will taste good. It's all good.
Yeah. No, I'm fine. I'll be getting some kind of other liquor provided by probably DiSabs. It's looking like at this point, so I should be okay.
And with another back-to-back here, I'm going to go. Oh, this team screwed me over so many times this year, but give me the Chargers -2.5 at home against Tennessee.
Oh my
I don't know. I'm just falling for that one again, but
What was it? -3.5?
-2.5.
-2.5.
Yeah. Yeah, they're -3.5, -3 in a lot of places. So make sure you look at BetStamp before you make a pick there.
Yep, definitely.
DiSabs.
Give me the Chiefs -13.5.
Ooh.
Don't hate it.
I kind of like the under in that game too. It's at like 49. Seems very high.
49.5.
Yeah, it seems skewed after Texans last game.
And also the Chiefs are the type of team, once they get like 20 points up, they just
they did that against fucking Denver.
Yeah, exactly.
Wasn't it 27? Weren't they up like 28-0 or
27-0, then it was 27-21.
Denver actually looked awesome for a quarter and a half, and Russell Wilson looked awesome too.
Yeah, until
I was
he got
actually watching
concussed.
that game. Yeah, he's sorry to Russell Wilson. That was a tough looking hit.
Do you think he's riding to the next game?
He's Broncos country riding. I don't think he's even going to that game.
Really?
He looked zonked out, but I don't know. It's the NFL, so crazier things have happened.
Yeah.
Back to me.
Back to you.
Yeah.
I am going with. I'm stuck between two here, but I want the. I'm gonna go against Poolsy. I want the Titans +3. Titans +3. I think they need a bounce back game after what they did against the Jags, and the Titans also. They're just that team to me that. When people don't expect them to win games, they win. And the Chargers are the team to me that when people expect them to win games, they lose. So
it's 3.5 on Botano if you want that.
Yep. Thank you, DiSab. Give me 3.5 on Botano. Shout out BetStamp. Referral code Chump when you are downloading the app. Free app. You can get all these odds, all the odds we use. Different sports too. We use it just for football here, but we're definitely using it for NHL, MLB, NBA plays as well. So shout out BetStamp. Yep, Titans +3.5.
Well, they win by 3. Everyone's happy.
Yep.
Segs. Okay. Give me pardon, sorry.
I just need a Saturday in there for one of yours.
Yeah, I got 2 more left, right?
Yep.
All right. Give me I love this. I think I'm going head to head with Gerbs. Give me the new and improved revamped Los Angeles Rams on the road against the Packers +7. I like that.
I was looking at that one as well.
Baker's bacon.
I don't know. It's just gonna be like I could see that game going either way. Like I could see the Packers slapping them, but you never know. The way the Rams won that game, you never know.
Who's the quarterback for the Packers? Could be
Rodgers not playing.
Rodgers is playing. He won their last game.
They had a bye last week, right?
Oh yeah, and then they beat the Bears the week before.
Yeah, and Rodgers played the whole game. If the Packers win out, the Vikings lose out, Packers still win that division. So not dead yet.
Bet?
Not dead yet. I already have a bet on that.
All right. And then for my Saturday pick, this seems like a very aggressive line in my opinion between the Dolphins and the Bills. -7.5 seems steep, but that being said, I think it's a statement game for the Bills, and I think they cover at -7. -7. Go Bills, go Bills Mafia, baby. Let's ride.
Yep,
I like it.
Good pick. Great pick. Colts +4.5. I somehow trust that more than the Dolphins +7.5, which it is what it is. I still got faith in my boys this Saturday night, but I just the visual in my head of the Dolphins just getting beat in a snow game by a lot is just I can't get that out. So I'm gonna at least keep my bets away from that game. I'll be cheering my dick off for them though. But Colts +4.5. Let me just make sure I can't find that at 5. Nope. Colts +4.5.
Confirmed.
That's my Saturday play.
Is it me?
Yep. DiSabs.
What the Can I get Detroit at +8 for
Yeah, I
minus
was
three,
looking at that.
for
Yes.
minus 357?
But the odds are like 1.28.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if you can. If do you have the book that it's got, or any of those books?
They're
It says
even.
North Star.
Do you have any book where it's +8? Because if you can show us a bet at +8, you get it, because that's the value of BetStamp.
But the odds are like super low on it. Like
Yeah,
it's
no,
not
it's
legit.
it's not right.
Bet Rivers plus or at 1.28.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
that's shitty
+8 at
odds.
1.28.
Yeah, that's like a teaser line.
Yeah, that's not the real line.
Want to start doing teasers? We'll all win at this game.
You know what?
Not everyone.
I'm just gonna pick the nastiest fucking play I can find. The Bears +9.
Oh,
That
you.
is ugly.
See, I was gonna take the Eagles. Are they like sitting guys?
No,
No,
they still need to win the division. Like, things aren't guaranteed for them.
True, but they clinched a playoff spot.
correct.
Oh, they did.
Yeah,
I guess they only
so-
one loss. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough. Fuck. The Eagle. I can't get my head around them. They play shitty ass teams, but they put up like a 50 burger every night. So it's hard to like. I don't know how you kind of say they're frauds when they do that.
Yeah. I could see that
Coolsy,
game
I
being
got-
somewhat interesting in Chicago. What's that?
I got an option for us for anytime score. We're on
I
that,
still
right?
have to make a pick.
Who does?
Me.
My bad. My bad.
I'm going tonight. The Seahawks +3.5 at home. I just feel like prime time in Seattle. I don't think that stadium will be as loud as it is all year until tonight. So
Big
Mhm.
game.
Seattle +3.5.
So
They
that's
need
a
it.
system play, Poolsy.
They need it. They need it.
Ride the system, baby.
Yep.
I heard from a source on Twitter. There's only 2 bets you should make for tonight: Seattle money line or San Fran -3.5 at plus money, because they pretty much said there's no like either San Fran like steamrolls them like they've been doing to teams, or Seattle wins straight up. So I don't know, just something to think about.
I will be thinking about that.
I will be too. Okay, sorry, you're you touchdown guy.
Well, I got an opinion, and it's not. I want feedback from
Okay.
just you.
We'll
Miles,
give it to you.
Miles Sanders, running back, Philadelphia Eagles.
That's a good
run-
pick, actually.
5 touchdowns in his
Position.
five touchdowns in his last 3 games. He's tied for 3rd in the league in touchdowns. They play the Bears. You know they're going to be running the ball.
Mhm.
He's their lead back.
I'm
Are you with
convinced.
me?
Yeah, I like that.
You
I
sure
like
you don't
that.
want to take like a punt returner or something?
I'd take Christian Watson. I would also take. He plays Monday night.
Or should we take that punt returner on the Pats there, Marcus Jones? That
Yeah,
guy?
Marcus Jones.
He is their offense. He is.
Yeah.
That guy.
See,
is
I
the
told you,
Pats
Jones is our
offense.
future.
Yeah, in
Marcus.
one way or another.
Marcus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do like Sanders though.
Okay.
'Cause
Miles.
I think Philly wins that game and they'll be running the ball, obviously. So yeah.
Can we
And-
make this more of a group thing going forward now? Are
We could
friends
turn
again?
We could turn.
I like the play.
You do.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. DSAB, you like the play?
I do.
Wow.
Oh, what?
Wow.
And
No
now it's
way.
not going to come close to hitting since we all like it.
Hey, he's got this. I need him also in fantasy. I have my fantasy question for you guys now, and
Yeah.
I want everyone's opinion on this one. I have 3 players, and 2 of them are in the lineup, and so one sit out of these 3: Jalen Waddle, Christian Watson, Scary Terry. And
One
I'll
has
give
to
you
sit?
matchups. What?
One has to sit.
One has to sit out of those 3. So
Okay.
because I got Devontae Adams and he's playing. So Christian Watson has the Rams on Monday night. Jalen Waddle has Buffalo with snow, but also Jalen Waddle has been like the reason basically I made playoffs for the most part. And then Scary Terry, he's up and down, but he's got the Giants. Who would you guys sit out of those 3?
That's honestly
Well,
tough.
Honestly, I want to say you take away what they've done and just think of it as like an isolation. You got to sit Waddle.
I know.
But Ramsey's covering Watson most likely.
That's my other thought.
But Ramsey's been dog shit.
Yeah, that is also true.
But then, like, this is the thing though. Watson's been so great in his like 3 or 4 games that it's been where he's got like whatever it is. I don't know what the amount of
7
touchdowns
touchdowns or
is.
something.
Crazy, yeah.
Yeah,
But
he's had four.
There's got to be a point where he's not going to get a touchdown every single game for the rest of the year.
Even without the touchdowns, his last 4 fantasy games, he's gone over 20 points.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. But like, does that also make you think? Like, I know that's amazing. Like, I'd want to start him 2 and away, but in a dilemma like that,
For sure.
I don't
He's
know if I want
like,
to start Scary Terry though, because Scary Terry's so up and down. It drives me nuts having him in fantasy.
I know, dude, but but Waddle, he's had his down weeks, and they're
Isn't
playing.
he hurt?
He's also hurt. No, like he's not on the injury report this week. Like he's playing for sure.
I think
But-
at this point in the year, you have to ride Waddle just because, like, obviously fantasy implications.
I would get a
playoffs.
weather report, honestly. If it's snowing in Buffalo, I wouldn't start Waddle.
It's looking like snow too.
Ooh,
I
that's
don't
a tough
know.
one.
That's
That
tough.
is a tough one.
And then I also have Greg Dulcich or Darren Waller off the
Dulcich, do not. No,
Waller
don't.
off the IR.
No,
Yeah,
don't.
Dulcich against the Cardinals. I like that matchup.
Yeah. All right. That covers my fantasy questions. Segs, are you in the playoffs this week?
Yep. Oh yeah. I'm
No doubt about it.
second in the league. Thank you very much.
You're confident going into the matchup?
No, not at all. We
Yeah,
gotta-
Segs, you're a bit of a broken band-aid, eh?
I know I'm projected to lose against Rocco.
Oh, what a bum. Who is that guy?
I don't-
Rocco.
I'm pissed. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I'm in a heap of trouble. Kind of sucks because I've had
I gotta
such
buy.
Yeah. Not a boy.
That didn't make the playoffs.
Oh,
Well, boys. Anything else we got looking ahead to the week?
no.
Honestly, I'm a little bit upset that they're Saturday games.
Really?
I normally hate Saturday games. It's working out good for me this Saturday because I'm actually like, if it was a 1 o'clock, if the Dolphins were the 1 o'clock game, I'd be so pissed because I worked throughout the whole game then. But it's working out nice for me this Saturday, but normally Saturday games just suck in general.
Well, that because it's fantasy playoffs and there's injuries that rely. Like, if you got guys that are hurt that are playing Sunday, you can't start someone else on a Saturday until you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true. It does make it weird that way. Yeah, you're right.
Mhm.
But it is awesome to watch football
More
on
football.
Saturday.
Although bowl season starts, doesn't it?
What kind of bowls?
All kinds of bowls, whatever bowls you want. Notre Dame versus South Carolina. Are they gonna get slapped?
Golden
Oh.
Domers.
Relax, we're winning this game, baby.
So you got money. You got money on South Carolina though, or whoever you said.
No, I want to know what's the line. Is there a lineup for it?
No idea, and I probably will
Spencer
never. Look.
Rattler's gonna go off. That guy's the hottest stock in the entire world right now.
Oh yeah.
He might get drafted.
Let's quick pick a division winner from each division in the in the league, and we'll like just by looking at the standings right now, who do we think is going to win that division, and we'll end on that. Start with the AFC East. The Bills are in the lead at 10-3, and then Dolphins, Patriots, Jets follow. We think the Bills probably have that one clinched.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Ravens 9-4, Bengals 9-4, Browns and Steelers both 5-8. Who do we got
Bengals.
there to win that division? Bengals,
I think I like the Bengals.
especially with Lamar out. The
Yeah.
South, Titans are 7-6, Jags 5-8, Colts 4-8-1, Texans 1-11-1. Titans or Jags? Who is it, boys?
I think Titans, unfortunately.
Titans.
Yeah.
Yeah, Titans.
And then the AFC West, the Chiefs already have it. They're 10-3. Next closest Chargers 7-6. So that one, the Chiefs got. NFC, the Eagles, and then Cowboys are behind them 10-3. Look at that, all over 500 in the NFC.
All in a playoff spot right now.
All in a playoff spot. Eagles 12-1, Cowboys 10-3, Commanders 7-5-1, and same as the Giants. But the Eagles win that, right? We don't think the Cowboys are going to catch them. They do have a game against each other.
I think they will.
I'm just looking at the Eagles schedule, and I can't see them losing more than one game.
And I'm assuming that's against the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Vikings have the North, but it's confirmed not over though. Stay
It's
tuned
over.
for Packers
It's
comeback. The South, we know who's winning that. Keep pounding.
So what's
NFC
everyone's
South.
true opinion here? I don't want an explanation. Just say the team and just move on. I am taking the Panthers.
Panthers.
Yeah, who are you taking?
DSAB?
I'm just looking at the
Everyone.
schedules.
I got Panthers. I
got Panthers. I'm ride or die Panthers. Always have been.
I'm going Bucks.
Yeah, that's fair. Next one.
NFC West finished it there. The 49ers are 7-4, Seahawks 7-6, Cardinals 4-9, Rams 4-9.
49ers.
It could get interesting potentially after Thursday Night Football here, but
Wait, do you say
49ers.
San Fran 7-4?
9-4.
Oh, okay,
9-4,
9-4.
yeah.
Seahawks are 7-6.
yeah.
So
Seahawks
yeah,
could change
it's
it
not
up
over.
if they win Thursday, like tonight. But I'm saying 49ers.
Yeah, San Fran.
I could also see in the Seahawks just totally like fall out of even playoff contention in the last.
I know,
4
I
years.
could too.
They've got San Fran, Kansas City, New York Jets.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay. They're probably going to lose the next 2, and that they'll be
The
500.
Jets are no
then.
joke.
Oh, they depends.
Mike
who you
White
ask.
looks good.
Nah. Show me a win by Mike White. You can't. Good happy boys.
Great
Yeah.
happy. Great happy boys.
Good happy.
Week
Well,
15, I cannot believe we're week 15. Like it's
We're-
sad in a way, boys. Like I'm not ready for the season to be over, but at
No.
the same time, I'm ready for a home playoff game. So let's go.
Every yeah. There's a deep probably not a chance there. I would say if you looked at the percentages, Poolsy has the best chance out of anybody at hosting a or no, the Dolphins still have a good chance if they finish.
No.
Statistically,
finish 6th.
you guys have a chance and we do too, but our percentage might be higher just because we're only a game behind with a win on.
Well, yeah,
You guys
no,
have a win too.
Dolphins won't catch the Bills, but I mean they still could host a playoff game, right? Even if they don't catch the
Oh
Bills.
yeah, in like the second round or something possibly.
Or in the first round.
No.
No.
Only
Oh.
the divisional winners get a home game.
Oh, okay. I didn't know how. So who gets a bye? Just the
One.
top team?
Just the
Yeah.
top seed.
Okay. I always kind of
They changed it like 2 years ago.
gotcha. All right. Well, it's a big week for the cover game. It's a big week for 3 of our teams in playoff contention, and it's a big week for the boys.
Yep, and it's been a big week for the Blue Jays.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, quickly, what do you think of the signings?
Bassett and Kiermaier. I like Bassett. I think he eats up innings,
Yep.
and I like it as long as he's
Got
like
good
the
numbers.
4th guy.
Yeah, he'll be 4. Yeah.
Behind Brios too, and then Kiermaier's been a Jay killer, so I'm just happy he's not against the Jays.
Mhm.
You
Yeah.
could count on that guy to go 3 for 4 with 5 stolen bases against the Jays.
Yeah, and like 18 RBIs.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
with like slap bunts that didn't get out of the infield.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I'm on the same page there. I
Yeah.
love the Bassett signing. Relievers, something's got to happen there yet, but
Mhm.
Gerbs and I talked about that on Monday's episode. Jay's got to
Yeah.
get some relievers yet.
Yeah, we did have a good in-depth Jays talk. If anyone wants to go back and listen to that one,
Oh, maybe I'll listen to that, Happy. I don't think
Good.
I've ever listened to a Monday one.
you gotta we'll let you listen. Maybe there
Let
was
you
a
listen,
time
yeah.
in there where your name was mentioned, right, Pool?
Oh.
You remember?
Yeah, we actually did mention your name. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh no,
Yeah.
if it's something bad, you guys are catching a verbal tonight.
It started with I think Poolsy saying we're not going to mention names, and then by the end of whatever we were talking about, I think the name got accidentally mentioned. Do you remember
Yeah.
Poolsy? I think it's
Was there a
possible.
guest on the show?
Nope, just
No,
us, just us two and producer Dunk.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
We'll see you next week.
Yeah, let's go.
Peace.
We're gonna be tied with the Dolphins.
Fins up.